Hello everyone, this is Delaroy Studios. You're welcome to another episode of Android Programming. We'll be talking about a company profile app. A profile app of a company. This is just like a recap from the normal company's website we used to know. But this is going to be coming in a mobile edition, in an Android application as a mobile app, where we'll be having the About section, the portfolio, the products, the services of the company, and also the contact details of the company. We'll be talking about the Google Maps, and also some social integration to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Okay, this is a full-blown application where I developed. I'm just trying to share the source files with you so that you can be able to have a full grip of how to actually create a company profile application in an Android in an Android environment. Okay, I'll be moving straight to my Android studio where I have the source file already laid out. I'm explaining details of how the application actually sits. Okay, in my Android studio, we'll be talking about the build of Gradle, where we will only have one dependency, which is the COM that supports version 4, 18.0.0, right? Okay, we have other versions higher than this, the version 7, but we are maintaining on this version 4 for this tutorial. Okay, we don't have much on the build of Gradle because it's just we have little dependencies to talk about because we're not using Google Play services and other functionality here. Alright, but we're moving straight to the layout of the application where we'll actually be looking at a lot of XML, the About XML, the Company App XML, the Contact XML, the Dialog Product XML, the Dialog Service, the Portfolio, the Product, the Raw Product, the Raw Service, and the Service. So I'll be breaking this out. So we are into two. The first section will be talking in details of how the layout is, the drawables, and also the values, the major value, which is the string and the column. Right? In the second part, I'll be talking about the Java classes. I'll be talking about the About class, the Company class, the Contact class. Okay, let's move straight to the About.xml. Alright, there's a relative layout, which is the first parent tag, layout with an ideal parent. We have another relative layer right inside it where I assigned a title called LYT title. I want you to be conversant with it because there is going to be a sort of like a random code going around between the About, Contact, Portfolio, which is in this section of this part of the relative layout site. Okay. Afterwards, we have the image viewer. We assign an image logo as the ID, and we call it from the drawable logo. Okay, followed by a text view which has a text on it called company profile app, which is calling from the string app name. Okay, it follows by a button, which is the back button. Okay, with the background of calling from the drawable btn back, and we have the closing relative layout. Afterwards, we have the scroll view where we assign an ID to it as well. The LYT scroll, the layout with the night scroll parent. Okay. We have a linear layout inside the scroll view where we have the padding for 10 dp and the margin tab and the margin button rather for 5 dp. Okay, it follows afterwards with a linear layer right inside it with an orientation of vertical. Now we'll be talking about the text view for the About section where it takes up a text called About Us, where it's actually calling from the string About. Okay. It follows also by a linear layout where the orientation is vertical, calling for the background variable main button. The image we followed afterwards, we assign an image logo About, where we call it about the About logo. So, okay. The text view again, where we're going to have the text of the About. Is a lorem ipsum. We actually added this from the string text About. So this is going to actually hold the text of the About session. We have the text view for the footer About. So this ends the About details. Now, in any About, you always have the vision and the mission statement. Okay, this for the vision, where we assign an ID called text main VISI. The gravity is center, and the text on this is vision calling from the string VISI. We have another text view, which is actually going to show the text of the vision. We actually color this from the string as well. It follows afterwards with this text view of the footer vision. Now we have the mission statement, the text view of the mission, holding on the text called mission from the string MISI, and the text of the mission statement. We actually use Delaroy Studios. You can input something more valuable here. Followed by the footer text, footer MSI for the mission statement. We end the mission with a linear layout, with the corresponding linear layout of the linear layout of the mission and mission statement. If you remember, we opened the scroll view. Okay, we still have one relative layout, which is the parent relative layout, wrapping around all this. Follow us afterwards the relative layout for the LYT bottom. Okay, this called it from the drawable PT background title. We have a text view called LBL bottom rather. That's for the Android ID. Now the text on it is the copyright, just the normal footer copyright we used to have in the website. So we have tried to incorporate this into a mobile app to calling the copyright 2016 Delaroy Studios for the string copy. We close the relative layout with the parent relative layout. And let's look at the design view to actually look at what these applications will look like when it's been launched. Okay, let's set distribution for the initialization of the rendering. All right, can you see this? So these are the applications that will look like the back, the logo, the image view for the about section, the vision, the text view, the vision text, and also we're going to have another one which is for. Sorry, I have to. Okay, we're going to have another one which is for the mission and also the footer tag, the copyright footer section. So let's talk about the content of text XML. Let's look at the text now. Now this is also a relative layout for parent with the night. The corresponding relative layout, if you notice, these are like the same with what we'll be talking about from the about XML, but just we're going to be calling from the different string this time. The image view is actually called from the image logo, particularly to the content. Now we have a text on it, which is a company profile app with a bold text. It's bold. Okay. Afterwards there's a button, which is the back button. Close the relative layout, followed by a scroll view. Send an ID called LYT scroll. A linear layout right inside the scroll view with the width and height of wrap, fill parent, and wrap content respectively. The linear layout orientation is vertical. Now for the address, okay, this is going to take on the address of the company, from the address string, and also there's going to be the text of the address. This is like the header of the address. This text is the actual address, which is going to go in here of the Android text. We have the text footer of the address. That ends the address. Now we have for the contact, calling from the string contact, which text color is white. A button followed afterwards where we assign BTN contact as the ID, where it's going to call on your phone number, from the string text contact, followed by the text folder of the contact. Now for the email, that ends the contact. This for the email with the text called email, which is also a text color white. The button follows, which is actually for the info at the Delaroy Studios, rather than the email address, where there is going to be a click and it's going to call on the email client, which is going to take up the call. That's for the button. And the text view after, which is for the footer email. We have for the website, where we have the text on it called official website of the company. The button follows where we go to call on the HTTP website URL, www, right now the URL of the website. The text footer web is the footer of the website. We have for the social media, where we'll be talking about the get social as the text. Now we have the button of this, which is for Facebook, like us on Facebook. We give it an ID called PTNFB, okay, and an image view as a separator, one ID, okay. Button followed afterwards for the Twitter, which is follows on Twitter, an image view, which is separator 2 after. Now this is for the LinkedIn, BTN LinkedIn ID, a separator 3 as the image view. We have for YouTube, BTN YouTube, subscribe us on YouTube. That's the text that's going to be on the bottom. Now the end of the text folder shows you. We have for locations, where we'll be talking about the Google Maps. Now this is the text on the location, which is our location. We have the button called BTN Lock, which is BTN button location. We have the under text on it is Google Maps. This is actually going to call on the Google Maps to actually show the coordinates, the latitude and longitude of this particular address. Okay. The text footer location ends this, where we have to end the linear layout of the locations, and the outside linear layout and the scroll view. Now we're going to have for the normal copyright relative layout, which is for the footer. I hope you understand this. Let's talk about the service, because we'll be covering all the XML right here, quite enormous. The service has the relative layout with a background of color, calling on the BG. Now we have another relative layout right inside it, where we'll give the title, white title should be covered with these now. The image view is actually the same thing we'll be talking about. Now we have a text actually calls that holds the text of the service, which is company profile app, calling from the string app name. There's a button, there's a back button, which is like the header. This is just like the header. The relative layer is like the header. Now this is the main content of the layout, which is for products, where we have a text view, which actually going to hold the service. That's what service they are doing. There's going to be a list view that's going to actually list the services made of, rendered, or being offered, where we have assigned an ID called list service. We close this list view here. We close the linear layout, whereby ended the product. Close the relative layout, and also the parent relative layout. All right, we'll be looking at one more important XML file here, which is the strings.xml, where we have the app name, which is the company profile name, the home, the about, the portfolio, the product, service, contact, the address, the email, the web, just the name of these tags, the map, FB, which is Facebook, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on LinkedIn, subscribe on YouTube. We have for the copyright section, we have for the text address, the contact number, the email, mission statement, the mission, the about of the company, the official website, the title. These are just things you need to try to modify for your own purpose. Let's look at the drawable. We'll be talking about the about PNG, the address PNG, the Facebook logo, the search logo. We'll talk about some products here. Well, I actually included some products. You see them, and some services logo. The pictures of some services. Period. That are just dummy content. We have for the telephone picture, the Twitter, for web, and for YouTube. Alright, I'll be stopping here so that in the next part we'll be moving straight to our Java classes. We'll be talking about the about, the contact, the portfolio, the product, and the services. And now we actually incorporate this with the SQLite database, because we're going to be using SQLite database to hold up to this content, where we assign created a folder called access, and we have the DB company as the database file. And we will also be looking at the Android manifest in the second part of the tutorial. So please just stay tuned and don't go anywhere.